Hey guys, it's another day at Phonics and we're going to have some fun today. Hopefully you guys have fun in Phonics. I have fun in Phonics. I love Phonics. Alright, so we're going to look at these words I have here on the board and I'm going to read them out loud and I want you to follow along with me. Look at the words and read them as well, but listen very carefully when I read them. I want you to see if you can pick out the similarity in each of those words, okay? So, the first row, I have the words additional, exceptional, electrical, and then over here on this side, I have national, musical, and physical, okay? So, if you notice, even if you didn't hear those similarities, each of these words end in AL. Let me go ahead and underline them. Additional, exceptional, electrical, national, musical, and physical. We can say all of these words rhyme with each other because they're all, well, not necessarily. The endings rhyme with each other, but the sound that they each have is the O sound. The AL is making an O sound at the end of each of these words. I'm going to read them again. Additional, exceptional, electrical, national, musical, and physical. Okay, so real quick, we're going to review the meaning of some words. These words are sit, sat, to, and to. Okay, so the first word, sit, you guys already know what this means. It means to rest or to be seated. Whenever we sing the song Stand Up and Be Glad You're a Christian, I'll usually sit on the black stool in the front of the classroom. So we go, so that back and we'll go, stand up, stand up. Okay, I don't know if you guys miss singing that song, but I've been singing that song. So, sit, it means just to rest or be seated, sit down. Sit down, second grade. I hope you are sitting down if you're watching this. That'd be very tiresome to stand up to watch school all day. But the next word, set, it means to put something down, rest it down somewhere, put it or place it somewhere. My Bible that I used today in Bible class, I just set it down here until I guess I move it out of the way. So just set my Bible down here. All right. You guys probably set whatever device you're using right now. You probably set it on a table or a chair, propped it up in front of you. You probably set it somewhere so that you can easily see me talking to you. Okay, and then the words to, and to. Well, the first two is the to, T-O-O, which means also. Okay, first word is T-O-O. And that word means also. Example, here's a scenario, right? So we're all doing seat work in class, and let's say, for example, that Brianna raises her hand. She's like, Mrs. Spade, I want to go outside and have some playtime. I'm done my seat work. And then Annabelle French says, me too, Miss Spadano, me too, me too. And then Paige is like, me too, I'm done too, Mrs. Spadano, me too. Me also, or me too. That's the meaning of this word T-O-O. The next two is the number two, which is spelled T-W-O. I have two younger sisters, and their names are Eunice and Phoebe. I have two younger sisters. They're both in college as well. Two, the number two. Okay, and the last two is like when you're going somewhere, you're going to somewhere. Spelled T-O. You're going to do something. You're going to somewhere. I am walking to the store. That's the other two. So I'm going to go ahead and put some sentences on the board, and now that we've reviewed the meanings of these words, we're going to make sure we are using the right forms of these words in these sentences. So on the board, I have written here 3 different sentences. The first sentence says, let me see if I can move over here. You can see better. Yesterday, John sat in some mud. Okay, so he rested himself in the mud. So are we going to use sit, sat or set. We are going to use, so we said sit is when you're resting yourself, and then set is when you're placing something. Well, we're talking about John, not something. So that means he did sit in the mud. But if you notice at the beginning of the sentence, it says yesterday. So we wouldn't use sit, because sit means now. It means he's doing it now. Sat means he did it in the past. So we are going to circle sat because he sat in the mud yesterday. The next sentence says, will you be able to come watch my baseball game? Now the first two is referring to also. So let's replace that with also. Will you be able also come watch my baseball game? Doesn't really make sense. Then the word number two. No, it doesn't really make sense. Would you be able to, as in the number two, come watch my baseball game? Doesn't really make sense either. However, remember I said to can be used when you're going to do something. Like I said, to do something, or you're walking to somewhere. So that means we're going to use the word to. I'm going to go ahead and circle it. So, will you be able to come watch my baseball game? The last sentence says, Kim, this is one of my friend's names. Kim sat or set the heavy bag on the counter. Now, once again, sit is when you are resting yourself somewhere. When a person this is something only a person can do, or like animals can do, like a dog can sit down, or mostly people are the ones who do the sitting. Okay, so here we don't see Kim doing the sitting. She either sat or set something down on the counter. And so sit is when you're gonna rest or be seated, and then set is when you're going to put something down. So since she put the heavy bag on the counter, we would use the word set. So Kim set the heavy bag on the counter. So we're going to go ahead and take a break here and come back with today's lesson in phonics. So when you do come back, I hope you come back alive, alert, awake, and enthusiastic, because we're going to be doing, I guess you could call it some form of competition. But I will tell you the terms or what is required in the next video.